In the annals of history, George Washington's name stands tall as the indomitable leader of the American Revolution and the nation's first president. Yet, amidst the well-known tales of his military prowess and statesmanship, there lies an untold and captivating story that reveals the human behind the legend. Long before Washington ascended to fame, he was a young surveyor in the untamed wilderness of the Virginia frontier. His journey began as an ambitious 17-year-old, seeking to make a name for himself in a world that beckoned with both opportunity and danger. With his trusty compass and determined spirit, he traversed through dense forests and rugged terrains, mapping uncharted lands and encountering Native American tribes. It was during one such expedition that Washington faced a harrowing ordeal that would test his mettle and courage. Stranded in the heart of winter, he found himself isolated and lost, far from any settlement or assistance. The biting cold and dwindling supplies threatened to claim his life, but his unyielding determination and resourcefulness kept him alive. Struggling to survive, he befriended a sympathetic Native American guide who shared survival techniques and taught him the ways of the land. Eventually, with sheer grit and the knowledge gained from his guide, Washington emerged from the wilderness, forever changed by the experience. It instilled in him a profound respect for nature and its inhabitants, which would shape his later interactions with Native American tribes and influence his vision for a united nation that embraced all its people. As time passed, Washington's military career flourished, and he found himself at the center of the storm brewing between the British Crown and the American colonies. His steadfast leadership during the Revolutionary War earned him admiration and loyalty from his men, but it also subjected him to the weight of immense responsibility. Behind closed doors, he grappled with doubts and insecurities that he could not openly reveal to his comrades, fearing that it might dent their morale. Amidst the battlefield, a singular relationship emerged that would leave an indelible mark on Washington's life. Marquis de Lafayette, a young French aristocrat, arrived in America with a burning desire to fight for liberty. Lafayette's charisma and bravery soon captivated Washington, and a deep bond of mentorship and friendship blossomed between the seasoned general and the spirited youth. They fought shoulder to shoulder, and Washington's heart swelled with paternal pride as he witnessed Lafayette mature into a skilled leader. Yet, the specter of loss haunted him, for he knew the price of revolution was often paid in blood. In moments of solitude, he confided in Lafayette, sharing his innermost fears and hopes for a united nation, free from tyranny and oppression. After the war's triumphant conclusion, Washington could have easily seized power and established himself as a king or dictator. But the story of a republic, forged by the blood of patriots, burned within his heart. Amidst the tumultuous debates and negotiations that followed the war's end, he shocked the world by voluntarily resigning his military commission and returning to private life. His act of relinquishing power set a precedent for democratic leadership that still resonates today. As the newly formed United States embarked on its journey, Washington faced new challenges as the nation's first president. With no blueprint to follow, he navigated treacherous waters, seeking to strike a delicate balance between the diverse interests of the states and laying the foundation for a strong federal government. However, there was one facet of his life that remained largely hidden from public view: the tender love he shared with his wife, Martha. Behind the stern and stoic exterior lay a man deeply devoted to his family. In the quiet moments spent at Mount Vernon, he cherished the simple joys of domestic life, savoring the warmth of the hearth and the laughter of grandchildren. His letters to Martha reveal a loving and caring husband, whose heart remained tied to the comforts of home, even in the midst of national upheaval. As the years passed, Washington became a symbol of national unity, his face immortalized on currency, monuments, and the hearts of a grateful nation. But even in the twilight of his life, he bore the burden of witnessing the rising tensions between North and South, and the looming specter of slavery that threatened the very essence of the republic he had helped create. His final years were marked by a quiet resolve to see the nation flourish beyond his time. On a cold December day, Washington breathed his last, surrounded by loved ones. As the news spread, a nation mourned the loss of its guiding light, forever immortalized in the tapestry of American history. George Washington's legacy extends far beyond the marble memorials and grand paintings. It lies in the untold stories of a young surveyor braving the wilderness, a conflicted general leading a revolution, a wise leader guiding a fledgling nation, and a devoted husband and father cherishing moments of domestic bliss. In weaving together these strands of his life, we discover not just the man behind the legend, but a story of resilience, sacrifice, and the unwavering pursuit of a more perfect union, a legacy that continues to inspire generations and shape the destiny of a nation.